Um, my question this week, because we got a little off track, so I'm doing a question again, and then we'll be back on track. My question this week is, as a musician, is it more important to be specialized in one instrument or have a broad spectrum of, like, an adequate amount of skill on each instrument? Or not each, but like a handful. And my personal opinion would be to have an adequate amount of skill in many instruments. And, sorry. Reason being would be that, like, during like high school or college or even junior high, learning multiple instruments will become easy. Like, if you're a string player, it's just an idea, like maybe different fingering and like a different clef, but being able to pick like up on the violin and the viola and the bass, if you're a cello player, will become easy. Or if you're in a band and you're trying to learn the whole brass section, it becomes easier. I feel like the more instruments you take on, and I also believe it makes you more versatile, especially for like a younger level, like a marching band. Like if they really need more euphoniums, and you're like, well, I play the tuba, so I'll learn. I think that's a very important skill, to be able to be malleable. Malleable? Malleable, I think. um, and while I still think it's important to focus maybe on one instrument, but I also feel like you have the rest of your life to become very skilled in your particular instrument. Like, if I'm learning multiple instruments until the age of maybe 20, I mean, I don't plan on dying anytime soon, so I can spend the rest of my life focusing on my voice while still learning how to play piano and learning how to play guitar and learning how to play violin and hopefully maybe picking up a woodwind or a brass instrument sometime in my life. Because that way I feel like I can put myself into different situations. Like if I want to join an orchestra, I can now because I know how to play the violin. I might not be the first chair, but I can still participate. And if I wanted to, like, be in a band, I can play the guitar. So that's cool. And being a singer, personally, I think it's nice that I can play the piano because it'll help me out with other singers if they ever would need, like, an accompanist or something. Or any other circumstance, I guess, when piano players are needed. So, yes, I think it's important to maybe focus on one instrument. But I think like being too narrow with your one instrument, becoming like a prodigy in that one instrument, is less important than being good at what you do and like focusing on it and putting dedication towards it, but also being open-minded to being, I guess, multi-instrumental, if I'm coming up with a new vocab word. So yeah, that's what I got. I look forward to all your answers, ladies.